Good morning to all of you there at Church of the Savior in Westerville. I'm Andy's dad, and Andy has invited me to be able to record one of the Living Epistles where we see Jesus in our world today, where Jesus is active apart from the church, just out in the world. And I have to admit that as I've been thinking about this and looking at it, I realize Jesus is working in ways that I never thought that would be recognized that way. I see Jesus in all the little ways people have made sacrifices for the sake of others. I see Jesus in the faces of the volunteers at our local mission for the homeless shelter where they gather together to prepare meals. I see Jesus in the actions of the medical staff and medical personnel who are on the front lines, and especially in the places where there's the hot spots of the virus. How they have sacrificed so much for the sake of the other. I see Jesus in the personnel at my mother's convalescent home as they're caring for these wonderful adults who probably don't even understand why they're not able to see their children or see their family anymore. I see Jesus in the face of those who are, even if they don't see the need for it themselves, are willing to wear a mask so that they don't expose others to any germs that they might have. There are so many ways. And one of the things that is frustrating to me is as we go on in this, as is so often the case in our society, we become polarized and it becomes a political issue. And so where I see Jesus more than any place are those who are just humbly seeking to show compassion, who are humbly seeking to follow Christ's command to love and find those little ways to love. We are called to love as followers of Jesus Christ. We're called to love because we have been loved first. We're called to act towards others as Christ has loved us in grace. And so I've seen Jesus in so many places. I look forward to continue. And one of the things I pray in my own life is that I will become more sensitive to being able to see Jesus in all of these very small ways. So I pray God's blessing for each of you this day.